Nintendo has released its latest financial report, revealing updated sales figures for the Switch and its games. The numbers provide a clear picture of where the console stands in the market and how it has performed in the past year. Despite being on the market for several years, the Nintendo Switch remains a dominant force in the gaming industry. It has now sold an impressive 150 million units worldwide, making it one of the best-selling gaming consoles in history. However, there are signs that the system's peak may be behind it. Compared to last year, hardware sales have dropped by 30%, and software sales have also seen a decline of 24%. While these numbers suggest that the Switch is entering the later years of its life cycle, its active user base remains strong. Over 120 million people still actively use the system, proving that Nintendo's platform continues to engage players and maintain a dedicated audience. One of the most anticipated gaming events for Nintendo fans is the next Nintendo Direct presentation. These events often bring major announcements, updates on upcoming games, and surprises that excite the community. Many rumors circulated that the next Direct would happen this week. However, recent reports suggest that it may take place later in February. This delay has left fans eager for official confirmation. There is strong speculation about what Nintendo might reveal. One of the biggest confirmations from the company is that two major upcoming titles, Metroid Prime 4 and Pokémon Legends Z-A, are still on track for release in 2024. While exact release dates have not been announced, this news is reassuring for fans who have been waiting for updates on these highly anticipated games. Metroid Prime 4, in particular, has been in development for a long time, with very little information released since its initial announcement. The confirmation that it is still planned for 2024 brings renewed excitement to the franchise's dedicated fanbase. The Nintendo Switch has now reached a historic milestone, selling 150 million units worldwide. This achievement places it among the best-selling consoles of all time, surpassing many of its predecessors. However, while the overall sales figure is impressive, the latest report indicates a noticeable slowdown in sales. The 30% decline in hardware sales and the 24% drop in software sales suggest that the console is nearing the end of its peak sales period. This is not unexpected, as most gaming consoles experience a slowdown in sales as they approach the final years of their life cycle. However, what makes the Switch unique is its continued popularity despite these declines. More than 120 million users are still actively playing on the platform, showing that it remains highly relevant in the gaming industry. Nintendo also provided updates on the sales figures of some of its most popular games. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which was released as a remaster of the beloved original, has already sold 1.8 million copies. This number reflects the continued demand for classic Nintendo titles, even when they are re-released with updated visuals and minor enhancements. Super Mario Odyssey, one of the best-reviewed games on the system, has now reached a total of 29 million units sold. This places it among the top-selling titles on the Switch, proving that Mario's adventures remain a major draw for gamers. Meanwhile, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom has sold an impressive 21 million copies. While this is a strong performance, it is still behind its predecessor, Breath of the Wild, which has sold 32.2 million copies to date. These figures highlight the continued success of Nintendo's major franchises, even as the console approaches the later years of its life cycle. As speculation about the next Nintendo console, often referred to as the Nintendo Switch 2, continues to grow, a major concern among fans is the issue of scalpers. When new gaming hardware is released, it is common for scalpers to buy large quantities of stock and resell them at significantly higher prices. This practice has frustrated many gamers who struggle to get their hands on new consoles at a fair price. Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa has directly addressed these concerns, stating that the company is actively preparing measures to prevent scalping. While he did not provide specific details on what steps Nintendo will take, his statement has led to widespread speculation. Some believe that Nintendo may implement stricter pre-order policies, limiting the number of units an individual can purchase. Others think the company might introduce a membership-based system for early access to pre-orders, ensuring that loyal customers have a better chance of securing a console. Another possible approach is to increase the initial stock levels to meet demand and reduce the impact of scalping. However, it remains to be seen how effectively Nintendo can manage supply and ensure fair access to its next-generation console. The gaming community remains highly interested in what the future holds for Nintendo. The continued popularity of the Switch, despite its declining sales, proves that the console has had a lasting impact. With major games like Metroid Prime 4 and Pokémon Legends Z-A still on the way, Nintendo is not slowing down its software releases. However, the drop in hardware and software sales suggests that the company is gradually shifting its focus toward its next console. The anticipation for a Nintendo Direct in February only adds to the excitement, as fans hope for new announcements and insights into what's next. Meanwhile, Nintendo's efforts to prevent scalping and ensure fair distribution of its next console will be closely watched by the gaming industry. As the gaming landscape continues to evolve, Nintendo's next moves will shape the future of the company and its dedicated fanbase. For now, all eyes are on the upcoming announcements and the potential reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2.